Hey, what's up, people? What's going down? All right, so it's your boy Tony. Okay, I'm not using my main webcam today. I'm using actually the old one, the one that comes with the laptop, because like I couldn't get time to set that up, and somehow it drags my current laptop. So yeah, I'm just gonna manage this one for now. I hope you guys find it okay. Anyways, all right. So the game's about to start. We're about to get into the game. We're about to get rolling. Oh my goodness. My goodness, I'm actually out actually watching. I was actually watching a Joe Biden podcast. Anyway, so the game's about to start. We are onto the stage. I believe it's the. Let me not gonna talk rubbish. So let me check. We're onto the stage 3. This is day 1 of stage 3. So I'll be getting into it just about now. Let's go. All right, welcome. I have two mics here. Which one is the main mic? Ooh la la la. Let me turn up this other one, and I think everything's okay now. I'm not sure, but do let me know, guys, if everything looks okay, if everything looks great. Let's go into the game. Let's take a look at the players, at the team. You already know a lot of them. You do see the guys from the ladies from ICE. You do see the boobies. You see FV. You see ATROX. I see ATROX Nefmi there. Is that Nefmi from Gun? Is that the old Gun Nefmi? If that is, then that's really Atrax gonna come with some bang, okay? All right. So you also got BC, you got SMRO, you got HQA, you got NSD, and this you got also got the guys from Navi, of course, Active Gaming, BBC. But after gaming and BBC coming in with a 3-man squad right there. So let's take a look and see how this one's gonna go. I do see two teams going all the way into Severny, so it's the boys from Atrox as well as the boobies. They might be battling it out right there. I'm not sure where exactly every team is at right now, but we'll see that in a couple of moments. You got the ladies on Ice and Navi not too far away from each other, but right now it is looking like we're gonna be seeing some of that action going down right there in Savannah as these two teams land next to each other. There's a guy or a lady, Valeria, who is right next to the boobies and already getting shot up right there, really low. And it does look like Valeria might get taken down by LB Boo, and it's LB. He gets a shot onto Valeria and guns Valeria down right there. So, wow, definitely getting a knock right there. Wait, is this the LB from that used to be in what's it called, African Kings? I'm not sure, but anyways, one of the players from Atrox does get taken down. They still got Nefmi, they got Jones, they got Daddy chilling right here. So let's take a look and see how it does go. They've got a superstar in their squad if it's the same Nefmi. So we'll be seeing how that one actually does go. Do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. And let's get into the mix. Let's get going. All right, let's take a look at how many people are watching. I know every single time we're always like, oh, hit that subscribe, hit that like, but man, it is for the algorithm. It is for the algorithm. It is so that it invites a lot more people. It's so that we get more popular. The African esports gets more popular. So it's not just for us. It is also for you. It is also so that one day we get to really grow our own African esports. All right, so make sure that you're always hitting that like, hitting that subscribe, and getting into it. And let's get into the mix right here. All right. There seems to be something wrong with mine. right, so it looks like everyone's pretty much spaced out right now. I do see some of the boys from Navi driving right across WR. We might be getting into some action right there. They do spot top MVP, taking on shots up to him and taking him down. You can see Navi Senior pretty much doing that walk right there, as the rest of the players from WR are not close to him, pretty much off somewhere else. Not sure exactly where they are, but it does look like Kratos is right next to the boys from, not too far away from the boys from BBC. It does look like Navi is actually just driving across this house. Bar R, trying as much as possible to stay really quiet for now. Not getting between all of that. Not getting between all of that. All right, let's see how this goes. So you can see they're already pushing up onto bar position. I'm trying as much as possible to get one knock, and he does take one player down. Ooh, trying to take down the other one, but not able to. Guys, let me know if you hear this weird sound. My sound's a bit off. I'm not even gonna lie. On my side, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like today sounds really, really off. I just hope it doesn't sound that way for you guys and it's normal. But it sounds weirdly off for me. The guys from WR trying as much as possible to stay in this one, to stay alive, holding on. Let me unplug. Oops. I unplugged my charger because I was charging it at the same time. I'm thinking like maybe for some weird reason charging it is affecting the sound. Who knows? I don't know. So let me unplug that for now and see how that actually goes. All right, Salma. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where exactly the Wala they go down. Ooh, all right, ATROX. ATROX are actually getting into some trouble right here. They just left with NAVI and Jones, as the Boos are pretty much on their tail. They're getting shut up right now. NAVI and Jones from ATROX are just gonna leave that one, get out of that fight, and not get involved right now. You can see several different people are just trying to get into their spots, hold their own. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly is wrong with my sound. It sounds very weird for me. Let me know if it sounds normal for you guys. Oh, we're getting a fight from FV. FV has lost 2 players. And you can see the rest are trying to get into that one right there. They do lobby Chiro take Chiro out. I'm not sure if the rest of the two players are going to come into this one and try to get into that fight, but that's exactly what they do. They're taking up some shots onto God Henry. As you can see, Wizard OP, they do get a knock. Are they going to be pushing up onto this one, getting into that spot right there? They're pretty much gatekeeping them. They're outside the zone. They're trying to get those revives as well. But let's see how they do play out this one. See if they're going to push up onto that location. They're both outside the zone right now. About chilling just off the coast of Gatkar. Let's see, you got Wizard OP who's taking a look at this one. I might just need to buy a new capture card. I probably will order one today. I don't know, sure. I mean, last time I changed my HDMI. I don't know. Oh, wow. Anyways, just let me know if everything is normal for you guys. So, yeah. Thanks, Agatha. Welcome to the stream. I see you there. Thanks for always supporting. Thanks for always being here. One of the people who's always on every single stream. You see B7 trying to rotate in, getting caught up right there. We do see a lot of teams around this region right now. You see the boys from TMB taking up shots onto Active Gaming as they're trying to rotate into that zone, trying to find a spot for themselves as well. You can see everyone's just looking for where to call home right now. You can see the boys from NAVI. I do believe they lost one player and a beginner right there to WRY trying to make those rotations. You also got HQA as well, who are currently outside the zone just off Milta, where NSD is also chilling right there. So they've also got to make those rotations. You still got one player from WR who is already in that zone. We got some fight coming here from B7. It does look like they took out a player or took out the rest of the players from ATROX. And let's see how that one actually goes. I do see I think that's Habitual rotating not too far away from the boobies, so they might get into they might cross each other's paths. But let's see how that one actually does play out. I do see Zeus Boo pretty much stopped. Has he noticed anyone? Has he noticed anyone? Is that the case? He may have noticed. I'm not sure. But there may be something happening. Wait, what? Where's that happening? Where's that? Oh my goodness. The boys from FV are still in a fight with the gods. And it does look like right now they have gotten another knock right here, and it's MNM7 coming in trying to get that thirst, and they're not being forgiving at all. They're holding back the players from God, trying as much as possible to take them down. You can see them now coming in for that revive, trying as much as possible not to lose any player. The boys from FV now in that position. Alright, so they couldn't take them down, and they decided, you know what, it's probably best to just get out of this one. And MNM7 now has a damaged car, so he can't get away from this one. He's probably going to call his teammate to his location. Let's see how NSD is doing. They're trying to rotate and find their own spot as well. You got one of the players taken down by Lala. Ooh. Excuse me. Yeah, someone actually said the sound is weird. Yes, yes, it is. It is. It is. It is. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Um, I don't know. I don't even know what it is. To be honest with you, I can't even say. But let me try something. I can't even say what it is exactly. Um, let me just try. Plug and unplug. Let me see. Hopefully it sounds better now. Hopefully it does. Um, I can't say. I can't even say like this is the issue or that's the issue. I can't even say. All I know is that it's just coming out weird. But yeah, I hope now I unplugged it. It's better. I hope so. All right, we got the boys from Hab who are not too far away from Boobies. They pretty much have been stalking each other from a distance. Oh, I need to go make myself some tea after this. Alright, several different teams now need to make their way into the zone. You can see that zone shifting towards that central point in Yasnaya. That's exactly what it is. You can see the Boos also noticing that they've got to make their way into that zone as well. We might see some shots or some fight coming out between them two. Your Boo trying to get that smoke so that he can just get into his vehicle and get out. But are they going to blow this one up? Left to be seen. We do see Active Gaming driving not too far away from the lady's eyes. You can see Lala going in with that as the scouts right there trying to find a good position. And everyone's just trying to find their spot. Everyone's just trying to pick their position. And it's and it's really tough for a lot of these teams, you know, because they're trying to find that perfect place that they can call their own. And that's what makes it really, really tough, you know. Do remember, guys, you can share out the stream. Help a brother out. Help a brother out. Share out the stream to everyone. Help a brother out. Okay. If y'all can do us a favor and try to help us, you know, share out the stream to as much people as possible. Share out the stream to everybody. If you're on Vertigo's Discord server, you know that we are very responsible about information that we put out. We do not just put out information that we do not think is going to be entertaining to you. And I know a lot of people like to mute things, right? A lot of people like to mute things, but there's several different channels on Vertigo that I would say just turn on notifications right there. So you can go to Vertigo Media and decide to turn on, you know, Fire Media. You can turn that on and, you know, yeah, just make sure that you're receiving notifications every single time that it's out. So whenever you pass by Vertigo, just make sure that, you know, you're turning on notifications to the server and you're getting, you know, you're not going to get any notification that's not official, okay? Official about tournaments that we're going to be hosting, about, you know, just general streams, you know, that we're doing on the channel, whether it's our own competition or it's Clatter Of Clans or it's something else. So yeah, it's always going to be about that. So I know sometimes notifications can be annoying, but please do keep those on for us. All right, so let's get into it. Several different teams trying to make sure that they can rotate into those spots, get into a good space. You can see Nefmi, the only one left for ATROX, And you got the Boos also still on Nefmi's tail, almost pretty much like they've placed a tracker on his bum. For some reason. The sound does feel better to me. I want to know if it's a lot better for you guys as well. You can see the boobies also. It's like Enigma and his brothers have placed some tracker, right? Like they're looking for him. And Yasnaya is one of those places that it's not so easy to find someone in Yasnaya, right? Like that's not the easiest place to find, a person. So yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Alright, guys, get those likes up right now. Let's take a look at the boys from this there. It does look like there's a knock right there coming onto one of the ladies from ICE. Pretty much getting revived right now, the ICE ladies, and they're getting into it. It is Habitual versus ICE. And you can see Head Katie right there, and they're going at it. The ladies from ICE Melee getting another knock right there, taking out one of the players from Hab right there. Let's see. Hab is Habitual. I want to be sure. I've been saying Hab. Yes, it's Habitual Gaming. Alright, Habitual Gaming losing one of the players. You can see Salma, Amy, Joji pretty much just throwing out them nades. And if you do not know, you're just joining the stream. ICE is a female squad. They've been through... Really, it sounds like I'm close to the sea. Oh, wow. Said it sounds like I'm close to the sea. Let me see. I'm not actually sure what it is. So wait, it sounded like I'm close to the sea. Is it my mic or the game sound? I need to be sure about that. Right. Oh my goodness, no. This sounds really bad. Oh my god, this sounds really bad. This sounds bad. Yeah, this sounds bad. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. After this game, I'm going to try to sort it out. Please just bear with me, guys. I'm going to try and see if I can sort it out after this game, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know. It's just... It doesn't make any sense. It's just... It doesn't make any sense. This is super weird. Super weird. Man, I don't know why. Sometimes you just have all these issues like that. You can't even explain the issues. Okay, okay, it sounded better now. A little bit better. I don't know. Ooh, but now them coming across Navi Senior, you can see TMB trying to escape from that position, getting to that spot where Navi was at. You can see the rest of the TMB players pretty much just trying as much as possible to stay alive. Several different teams just trying to pull up onto that location. See how that goes. Yeah, we're trying to rotate away as well. TMB trying to get the revives. Spike up putting up some shots onto Navi. They've done well actually in this game. They've held up their own against Navi. I do see Venom MVP. Ooh. Alright, they're getting their heals right now. Everyone's trying to get into a good spot. Ooh. All right, Quinette, I do hear you saying right there on the chart, could we please see less of the map? But the truth of the matter is, we cannot keep up with fights without actually opening up the map. I don't have two devices. This is not PMCO, okay, where they have moderators and all of that. I'm one person who is controlling the stream and all of that, so we gotta open the maps. I know a lot of people watch PMCO and they're like, oh, well, PMCO doesn't show us maps. Well, they have like 5 people moderating and doing all of that stuff, so they don't have to show maps and all of that. But we right here don't have those options, right? We have one screen, so it's that screen, you know, that we use to navigate through fights, right? We'll get there. We'll get to that level. All right, we get to that level where we begin to have like multiple casting and all of that in the studio. But for now, we don't have that, so we got to do this. All right, Stair pretty much getting pushed by the boys on B7, and Stair's trying to run away, jackpot away from that position into one that's more favorable. That car is smoking, so if Stair does decide to drive with that, and it may be at a disadvantage. But Stair hopping onto it. If the boys from do decide to push onto him, and it might be really difficult. But let's take a look at it right now. It does look like Stair's been able to get away from that one. Not sure how long Stair is gonna survive, but you can see right there the boys from Boo do take Stair out, and it's a pretty dangerous one right there. You can see HQA taking on fights from several different corners. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out the sound after this game. For now, I'll just chill. Let me finish this game, this particular game, and I'll figure out Alright, so we're down to 3 teams. HQA rocking a full team right here. Sorry guys, I was trying as much as possible to focus on these issues that I have. I'm sorry guys, I haven't really focused on this particular game. I do apologize for that. I've not been able to focus really. I do apologize. My focus has been on trying to keep the stream alive, trying to keep the stream stable. So yeah, this game hasn't been yeah, I haven't really been able to focus on that. Don't worry guys, I promise the next streams is pretty much going to have my full concentration. Alright, so all of a sudden HQA was sitting down with a 4-man squad right here. But it does look like the boys from B7 have been able to battle their way into taking out 2 of those players. You got Killfeed and Badman right here about to get this done. Both of them have the zone to themselves, but who do you think has the extra and the upper hand in this particular one? You can see some smokes going in from Badman, so it's pretty much just revealed a bit of his location. Report GG and Fears a little bit in that zone, in that blue, so maybe has got to stand up at some particular point. But thank God for that rock. That rock might provide some cover. B7 doesn't have any cover, but they're popping up those smokes to at least block the view right there. Fierce is going to use that. Oh, but coming out of that rock, Fierce does get taken down. It's now just left with Report G, and Report G throwing in a net. Woo! That was so much on point. And that takes down Badman. Killfield has got to get that revive. But just taking a look at this right now, you can see Report G pretty much did the work right there and got that one done. Alright, so I'm going to turn to trying to fix out this issue that has left me really distracted in this particular game. I'm not sure exactly what this was, but let me try and do. Let me try and fix it out because I don't really know what sort of madness is going on. Let me try and sort it out. Alright, guys, just give me a moment. I don't know, sometimes these things just act up, like no reason, like no warning, no nothing. They just be acting up. They just be acting up. I have no, like, everything's plugged the same way. I try as much as possible not to unplug them, but sometimes they just act up. Act up. There's no reason, no excuse. There's nothing. So yeah, I'm trying to plug a new HDMI in. Hopefully, this does bring in like a better. So I was really distracted in that last game. I'm sorry if I did miss some action down there. You know, that's not the regular. You know, um, but yes, I did I do know that I did miss some action right there in that last game. Do apologize for that. I will be sorting that out in a moment. Trying to what I can do. See. Okay, so sound output. Okay. Still weird. I still hear that weird sound. I still hear that weird sound. I need to spectate someone who's shooting. Anyways, I might need to get into the room match just about now. So let me just switch to this. Be right back. Yeah, so I'm not too sure what the problem is. It obviously is not my system, it's not my CPU, because let me just try to even play some music coming in from my CPU. So obviously is the game sound somehow coming in from my either from my device through the HDMI. I don't know what it is. I don't know, but I want to try and play some music and hear the sound of the music and see if like that's off. Yeah, the music sound seems good, so that doesn't seem to be an issue. Yeah, the music's the huh, I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me change the HDMI wire again. I have a third one, so let me try the third one. See if that third one actually does work. Um, hopefully that may be the case. I don't know. I really don't know. I might have to reinstall my maybe it's a Windows 10 thing. I don't know. Maybe. Now I can't hear any sound. Wait. Huh. It sounds a bit better with massive delay, but still sounds a bit better. Let me see. I'll listen again. Hmm. Let me do that again. Well, I'm not hearing the weirdness. So hopefully it's better in the next game. Um since the weirdness is not there. And then I can focus on this game. So this game, I do promise 100%. I will be focusing fully, like fully. Don't worry, I promise. Okay, there's gonna be no distractions. You're gonna see all the squad wipes and everything that you want to see in this particular one. I'm just really sorry that I missed a squad wipe. I do apologize. I beg. It might be new at Joe. I beg. We don't no vex. I beg. Eh? No vex. I beg. I beg. I beg. I should have shown that. I should have shown that, and that was really that was actually really good. I do apologize. I do really apologize again. Um, I missed I missed a very good squad wipe, and I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Baby, so apparently Baby O2 had a really good squad wipe. What I'm gonna say is Baby O2 or and whoever had a squad wipe, if you do have that clip, send it to me directly. Find a way to send it to me. I'm sure somebody has my phone number and also has me on Vertigo. Or you can just tag Vertigo Esports or Actfire on Instagram, and I will personally promote it. I will promote it everywhere, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere. I'll personally upload your clip for everybody to see. Okay? I'll personally upload the clip for everybody to see. All right? So please make sure that you do that. All right? All right. Please make sure that you do that. Put it out there, tag me, and I will promote it for you. All right? All right. All right, so let's take a look at the team right here. We got a Miramar match. Miramar matches are always longer than the others. Let's see how this one particularly goes. I do think the Habitual boys couldn't get in. It's only one player that's right there. That must be painful. That must be painful. One of the players from ATROX couldn't get into the slot as well. I do think it's Muffin. Muffin couldn't get in. Yeah, things like that happen sometimes. You know, you just come in at the time. That's why it's good to get into the game early. You know, get in early so you don't get into the situations. Yeah. All right. I hope the sound is better. I hope it is. Oh, I hope it is. I hope it is. I hope it is. Man, I can't wait to upgrade my setup. I'm saving, Sha. It's plenty money. Money that can make people want to kidnap me if they hear what I'm about to do to my studio. I'm about to do like this whole upgrade. So I don't want anything cheap. So I'm trying to like actually take my time, save up, not like destroy myself trying to invest in it. And then boom. You know. Yeah, so yeah, for sometime maybe mid of the year, I should have another person who will be moderating with me. Like that person will be in charge of switching screens and all of that stuff, and I'll just be casting. I'll just be casting. So all of these issues you have around, don't show us map, don't worry. Very soon, that's the next level for me. Very soon that wouldn't exist. It would be a proper setup, like I see if we were casting or your PMC or staff setup. But it actually does cost a lot of money. It costs a lot of money. So shout out to guys like Crown. Shout out to everybody who's streaming, because to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you, it takes a toll. It's a lot of money to buy the gear, to buy everything. So yeah, just more people need to get involved. It takes on less toll on us. If there are more people involved, more people doing it, it's better that way. But anyways, let's take a look at the match right now. I do feel like the sound's a lot better. I do think so. Yeah, I do feel like the sound's better, but I'm not sure. All right, we do have ATROX and the Bulls again landing next to each other. They're about to go at it. It does look like one of the players on the Bulls has been taken down. But I switch on to NSD. Was it one of the players from Bulls? Wait, what? Okay, it's actually NSD. Wait, I thought I saw. Okay, I was actually getting that wrong. ATROX was way over here. It's actually NSD and yeah, the Bulls that are together about to get at it. BBC is also in that mix, not too far away from them. Yeah, but they're not getting into it. Alright, let's take a look at it right now. We do have the boys from Active Gaming as well. 2 players from Active Gaming who have come into this position exactly where you have. Woo! The Bundy really low. Getting taken down right there. Going into a position where there was very little cover. One of the players from Clown has been taken down. Lala coming in, providing the support right there and taking him down. Active Gaming taking out 2 players from TMB. You can see the rest pretty much just in a JP mode right now, getting out of that position. Active Gaming coming in and claiming that spot for themselves, getting themselves 2 early kills as they do take down the players. I actually thought the fight was going to break out quite early in this position where NSD was at between them and the Boobies, but it does look like they haven't gotten into it. Coco Pop's pretty much just strolling right now. He could get knocked by the guys on BBC at any particular point in time. Let me know, guys, if the sound was better while you heard that fight. It sounded a little bit better to me from my own perspective, but I would like to hear what yours is, because that's really important to me. I had to do some settings change. I had to work in it. So yeah, it'd be important to know if that provided any benefits in that one. Okay, all right. All right, you can see Miramar matches are always like pretty much just spaced out, but I'm gonna stick with the guys from NSD so I don't miss any fights. And it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Thanks, Melik. I see you doing a lot of work when it comes to moderating and the charts. So thanks. I do appreciate that one. I do know that sometimes when people don't see the fights that they want to see, there tends to be a drop off when it comes to watch time. Um, Sometimes that usually happens, but please guys, get back on, get more people back on, get more people watching. I do know sometimes it's like people can get frustrated, like, you know, people can get very frustrated about these certain things. Um, I know sometimes it's like that. But anyways, yeah, we got a musician in all charts, hey. So no copyright, no copyright strikes. Cannon is here saying I support only stare. I support only stare. I want to do something and check. All right, so I've managed to check everything when it comes to sound. I've done as much as possible. Still need to do some research, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, let's focus on the game. I do hope you guys are having as much fun as we could have. It hasn't been that great a day for me when it comes to this thing's but ooh la la, NSD getting a knock right there onto one of the players from the boobies, and you can already see the action going down. Zuta and his boys have to get in and try as much as possible to hold the guys from NSD back and get that revive. Do I have a cold all of a sudden? Alright, doesn't look like the boys from NSD want to push onto this one. They're not looking to get into a fight quite early, and that's what usually happens in Miramar, because there's a whole lot of space that it doesn't really afford the teams that opportunity to make those easy pushes that you would see in other maps like SANHOK or ERANGEL or even Vikendi. So it does look like they're pretty much just going to try as much as possible to play this one cautiously, because there's a lot of open space between them and the boys from Booze. I called them boobies one time. Oh, the sound is better. Okay, nice one, Quinette. Thanks for that. All right. So this Onyekachi Quinette, is that the Quinette that was in AD, by the way? Just putting that out there. If that was the case. Alright, anyways, let's take a look at it right now. You can see that zone shifting pretty much towards that central position where you got the boys from, where you got Power Grid, you got San Martin, the ladies from ICE are pretty much sitting down right there. You got Blue Tide in between Graveyard and Power Grid. You got Navi sitting just in Picado, or just up Picado right there. You got FV. You got several different teams who need to make their way into that zone. B7. You got Active Gaming as well in Graveyard. Several different teams now need to make their way in to that one. Zeus getting knocked again from Amir. They haven't got a player. He hasn't got a player close to him, so he's got to be careful in this particular one. The rest of his team will be looking to get into that position to get that revive. So let's see how it goes. Are they going to push onto this position? You can see the boys from NSD are in close. Coco Pops and the rest are pretty much just fighting at that distance right here. They're not looking to engage yet. Everyone's just trying to keep it safe, trying to stay alive. I'm going to turn my sights on to TMB, who has a player rotating in a vehicle not too far away from him. They're coming up onto his position. I'm leaving that fight because it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. You know, they get one knock, you get one knock, and it's just what it is. You know, it's not like anything's happening. TMB just have one player left, and it's pretty much just chilling in this building, trying as much as possible to hold it for now, as he does see players approaching onto him. He's got his corsos right set right there, and yes, he is that player. He is that camper. He is that snake. That player that gets everybody shouting, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Oh my goodness, so Kappa was there. And that's what you see a lot of times, you know, when you get into those positions. And you can see Dex pretty much just trying as much as possible to hold his own, stay alive for as much as he can. Unchained is downstairs, pretty much shocked that there was a player right here, and he's just holding his own right next to that wall, wondering what's the next move, what's the best move for me to take. Dex trying as much as possible to see if he can probably get into the roof of this building and give himself some advantages. So he's trying to jump onto that door and see if he can climb onto it. That plan doesn't work, so he just holds his own. As you can see, several different players from S7 now approaching onto this position. He's jumping downstairs, looking to see if he can move onto another building, but he's getting shot up by Unchained. He tries to get that drop shot. Unchained gets that knock right there. He was indecisive about his action, you know, go to the next building or, you know, make that move. I do hear a lot of people saying stay OP, stay OP. I want to see those clips, so send it out to me. If you send it out to me before the end of this game, I might be able to put it up on the stream. Actually, I might be able to put it up on the stream. I would like to put it up on the stream. If someone can send it up to me, I would like to put it up on the stream, you know. All right, let's take a look at HQA. Does look like they're not too far away from the team. WR. Is that War Reapers? I don't want to get it wrong. Okay, Wipeout Rebels. Okay, Wipeout man. There've been many. There've been many WRs, so you forgive me for that. Okay. There've been many of them. All right, everyone's trying to get into that zone. You can see the boys from HQA pretty much just disengaging from that one, getting themselves into a better spot. You got the boys from Godlike as well, not too far away from the boys from XA. And XA's Extreme Action, just in case you didn't know that. Pretty close, they're pretty close. They don't have the advantages of like very tall buildings as you would see in other parts of the map, so you know they might be getting into a fight right here. You got the boys from Godlike, you got Lazy and the rest, you got Henry, just pretty much just holding it down, waiting for Casala to boss. So while we're taking a look at that, let's look and see where we might be seeing some extra action going down in several different spots of the map. Do remember to hit that like and hit the subscribe. Send out messages. Okay, you can post to several different people and get them to join us on that stream. Let me take a look at your boo and Yori Boo. And see, he pretty much just laid down right there. He's not getting into an attack. He's not getting into a fight. And you got BT as well. Blue Ties pretty much just holding their own up on that hill against
so just unfollow
Navi.
me from Instagram, dude.
I like this thing that PUBG has done now, yeah? If I tune into a particular player and they got their own mic, I'll be hearing it. But I don't hear it like if I'm everywhere. You understand? like like previously I would hear it all the time. Oh, it's the Queenette, I know. It's the Queenette, I know. Of course it is. Queenette says yes, it's the Queenette, you know. It's the Queenette from AD, so yeah, we actually do know personally, so cool stuff. Cool stuff. Alright, Queenette, holla me up on I don't even know how you holla me up because I've changed my phone number. But my phone number is public knowledge, so I'll probably drop it up on the chat. But yeah, holla me up. It would be nice to play some games sometimes. Eh? Alright, I'll just drop that there. I'll drop it on charts. Like my phone number is pretty much public knowledge anyway, so hey. Everybody has my phone number right now. So yeah, I'll just drop it. You probably don't know why I'm sending that until 5 minutes time because I probably sent it like 5 minutes earlier. But let's take a look at HQA. They've taken out one player, and it does look like it was Skinny who was pretty much doing that damage from a distance, as he did take out Salma. He's got to get that heal right now. Maybe they might be deciding to pull up onto that position, but just behind, you got the boys from NSD as well, who are taking on HQA from another angle. And they're getting into that fight. Skinny does have to retreat to try to look to get that revive, but Skinny is so low on his own. And he's got to get that revive before he even heals himself. That's been a good teammate. Sometimes you see some players, they don't care, they don't send. Alright, take a look at this position right now. You got the boys from XA looking to leave this spot, as well as the boys from Godlike are pretty much just taking them on. But ooh la la, these look like, okay, actually that was not a fight. Wait, I see this flash like somebody got knocked down when the person gets healed. Anyways, it is what it is. Alright, so we're gonna see NSD versus ICE as they do pull up onto this location right here. You see Joji trying to hold her on. Takes out one player. Where are the rest of your teammates? You can see Annie and Melik pretty much just rushing in right now. Looking to get into the spot. It does look like they did take out NSD. They did take out NSD. They did put in the work right there, put in the fight. It did look like Melik got a couple of kills from the distance. So while they were running in like to save their teammates, they did get those knocks. Joji did put up a fight. At least she was able to take down one before she got knocked down. Salma got no one. So yeah, GG's to Joji and Melik for providing that support from a distance and getting those knocks right there. You do see the boys from HQA pretty much in this position where they are gatekeeping the boys from boobies at the distance, but also looking to get into a fight as well. Ooh, Fierce getting a knock right there. Fierce OP. Alright. Let's take a look at Blue Tides for a second. Ooh, you got the boys from Navi who are on top of this hill. He's trying as much as possible to see if he can get to that position. They're throwing in the molly. That was really close. At any particular point in time, he could have gotten to that location where, you know, Jealous is at. You also got Serena and Sushi. Last I checked, Blue Tides is Blue Tides a female team? Last I checked. I'm not sure, but I think I've heard that Blue Tide is a female team. I think I've heard that. I think I've heard that somewhere. Alright, Serena does get taken down. It does look like Navi does get a knock and a finish onto Serena right there. Sushi pretty much just trying as much as possible to leave that position. But you also got the boys from BBC. You got Kratos and Co right down there. Sushi being the last person alive. Trying as much as possible to put in some damage right there onto the boys from BBC. Trying to throw out those nades. You also got HQA in that mix right there. It's a really dangerous one. Jealous is down. Boys from HQA trying as much as possible to put in the work, put in the fights against BBC. But ooh, they do both get taken down. And it's just now left to Schnitz, who's also getting shot up from several different angles as well. Let's take a look. Let's see what it's like. You got Sushi trying to jump down, but BBC's holding their own. HQA down to just the one player. It's Josh Schnitz right here, who's trying to get into that buggy, but doesn't do it. That was not enough. Alright, the boys from WR coming up against the ladies from ICE, as they do take them down. They did lose one player. They lost Joji to that particular fight, but it was what it is. Frank Innocent says, bring back Baby 02. If Baby 02 had his clip, again, send the clip to me, Frank Innocent. I will show that clip. Alright? I will show that clip. All you got to do is send that clip to me. Alright, we're down to 5 teams left. As you can see, it does look like the boys from B7 did take out the boys from Active Gaming. They were a 3-man squad, but it did look like they were coming out of that zone, and they pretty much got that wipe and got that knock. S7 is down to the one guy. It is just Roy. We need some Baby 02 energy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the thing about Baby 02 is that, but is that the situation where you said like I missed a clip from Baby 02? That what that's about? If that's what it's about, then you know all you gotta do is send me the clip and I will make sure that I show it. Alright, the boys from ATROX, who are in being led by Nefmi. I'm saying being led by Nefmi because, you know, if you know Nefmi from, you know, back when Nefmi was Nefmi. But anyways, you got Ice coming up against BBC, and Salma gets a knock, but from a distance. She also does get taken down. So it's pretty much just Salma and Vala getting taken, you know, just crawling next to each other right there. You can see Atrox trying as much as possible to get into that one right there. As they do take out Melik, it's just left with Annie, who's just pretty much just trying to hold her own right there in the middle of things. That vehicle could be blown up and could get taken away at any particular point in time. But right now, as you can see, we got ATROX with a 3-man squad. We got B7 with a 3-man squad as well. You got NAVI who's got 2 kills. It's pretty much just holding his own. And you don't want NAVI to hold that mini. If NAVI holds that mini, if he's got a scope, he holds that mini, then it don't be for everybody else. But let's see if NAVI switches up onto that mini and begins to do that tapping away. But he's laying down, just taking a look right there, focus onto Roy. That smoke is pretty much just blocking that position, so he cannot see that he does actually have a shot. And he's just waiting to see if he can, where Roy is and what he's supposed to do. Let's see how this one goes. Do need to hear your help, sir. Popping up them shots right there, but it doesn't connect. But another player from B7 is able to get that knock right there. The boys from B7 are pretty much just staring at ATROX right now, getting tagged up from outside the zone. But that one is quick walk right there, as it does get taken out by the zone. It is the boys from B7 versus ATROX, and it's a 3v3, but ATROX is pretty low right now. A couple of nades, a couple of shots, and the push coming in right here might pretty much end this game. You can see the nade pulling up in that position where Valeria is, and that totally ends the game. Bringing it home right there, you got the boys from B7 coming in with Nell with 5 kills right there. You got 9 kills to B7 and that winner with a chicken dinner. You got ATROX with, on the other hand, 6 kills. You got BBC with 3 kills. You got Ice chilling right there with 7 kills. You got S7 with 3 kills. Roy getting 2. You got Active Gaming with 3 in 6th place. You got WR with 1 kill. You got HQA with 4 kills. You got Navi with 4. You got Blue Tides with 1 kill. You got XA with 2. You got Boo with none. You got FV with 2. You got Godlike with 1 kill. You got Habitual with 0 kills. Sorry. You got NSD with 0, and you got TMB with 1 kill. Alright guys, that was a good game. It was great having you guys right here. We'll be back with some more action coming down. I do believe we still have 2 games to go. It is either going to be a Vikendi or a SANHOK match. Wait, let me just check that. Alright, so the next game is going to be a SANHOK game. Alright, it's 9:30. It's going to be starting at 9:20 in Nigeria. So yeah, let's see how that goes. Going all out is to Nell, and Nell getting that finisher as well. The best assist, of course, in that particular match went to Annie. So I'm gonna just check and see. What it is. I'm gonna just check and see what it is. All right. Thanks to everybody who's joined our board with us. Oh, let me see. All right, I haven't gotten the codes yet. La la la. All right, let me play some music while we wait.
Permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time, now you wanna hug me down long time.
All right, guys. I want y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all to do me a favor and just help share out the stream. All right, help share out the stream to as much people as possible. Yeah, just do it as a personal favor to me. Get out to as much people as can get in. All right, let's go. Alright, I'm pretty much waiting for the room code right now. Okay, so while we're waiting for the room codes to be created, we played 2 games. You saw in that last one the boys from B7 pretty much taking it home. I hope you guys did enjoy the fact that I was pretty much concentrated on this particular one. Okay, I tried as much as possible not to miss anything this time around. All right, I didn't miss it. So yeah. There are a lot of times I would text people and I'll just be like, join us on the stream. You understand? I'll just text you. Let me go and spectate somebody in the meantime while I'm waiting for the room codes to be created. We should be spectate. I don't have that much people anymore. I changed my account, all of that stuff. So if you're like, hey, you deleted me, all of that stuff. No, I didn't delete anybody. I sold my account. So anyways, if you're like Magi, you're Magi, just take a look at those numbers right there. 56273412114. I'm not that bad a player. The name of the account is Act Basic. So yeah, I'm actually playing on a friend's account who's not playing for now. I'll probably get my own account in a bit. So yeah, just take a look at that and yeah, let's go. All right, add me up and yeah, let's get to it. Yo, Delta Gaming, I see you right there. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, people are not sending me requests. I cannot accept. I'm sorry. Apologies. Let me just put on don't disturb. What?
need you the most, you still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting, girl, you got me. Called your bluffing, made you something, now you talking. Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. You don't turn on me now, you don't get no time for me now, babe. Got him on a rebound, but it's only you that I like, babe. Tout ce que j'ai fait c'était pour toi. Sur le haut parle mais t'écoutes pas. Tu me vois crever mais tu bouges pas. Pourquoi? Whoa, yo, wall up, you can't even get the scores up. For us, I don't know what's up with our love. You forgetting all about us, oh. Ma jolie, oh ma jolie, where you been? When I need you the most, you still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting, girl, you got me. This is called your bluffing, made you something, now you talking. I call you bluffing, telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. Murder, heart is melting, girl, you got me. Called your bluffing, made you something, now you talking. Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Cool it off. I don't know how to cool it off.
Okay. So finally gotten into that room.
Yeah.
Using my
Yeah.
my Simpson bath.
On me.
Frozen.
Yeah. No escaping from my mind, but low key. You know that you one of a kind, wanna show me, baby, the things you feel do with that body, yo. Show up everywhere that I be, yo.
Hey
All
God.
you wanna do is party, yo. I know. You are the type that they want me about.
See madness. So.
When I'm with you, all the wrong feels alright, yeah. She the real thing, but she cold-hearted like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen pen. Hey, nyama tengwe olo, nyama tengwe o. Nyama tende olo, nyama tende o. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me, yeah. Nyama tengwe olo, nyama tengwe o. Nyama tende olo, nyama tende o. Hey, fashionably late on purpose, all eyes on you. Fashionably late. Wind up on the place, not all of the guys want you. She shut it down and knows how to move it and checking what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do. We making a movie, the things you and I go through. Every time we link up, it's a roller coaster when we make love. Sometimes I don't really know where I have you. Feels like someday you could flip us. She the real thing, but she cold-hearted like Greenland. Church girl moving like a queen pen. Hey, nyama tengwe olo, nyama
Wow.
nyama tende olo, nyama tende. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me, yeah. Baby, do you know if you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me? She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me. Baby, do you know if you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me? She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me, ready for me, yeah. Nyama tengwe olo, nyama tengwe o. Nyama tende olo, nyama tende o. She said let me know when you ready for me, ready for me,
Not sure what's going on right now, but for some weird reason, my HDMI is just refusing to show. I don't know what's going on. Like, the game is just refusing to show. It's frozen up and yeah, it's just refusing to show right now. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. What it is, I'm not sure. The game started, but I cannot get view. It's just not working. It's just not working. I don't know what it is. Okay. All right. Luckily for us, we're back. We're back in this, and it did get to show, so there are no issues right there. Hey, are we back with that weird sound again? Come on, buddy. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. I don't want that. I don't want none of that. You have that weird sound again? Hopefully we're done. Hopefully we're done. All right, so we're getting into the third game of the night. And I do hope the last one was pretty exciting and interesting for you as it was for me. So let's get into it right about now. I'm gonna be sharing out the stream to some people, getting them to join us right now. So give me a second. Yeah, I don't miss anything, and you people don't come down screaming at me. Listen, it's gonna be sharing things out while we switch right here. Right to the YouTube. So don't worry. Lawrence, welcome to the stream. Lawrence, like, what's cooking? What's cooking is that people are about to be violent with themselves. I do see XA right next to TMB. Right there, chilling. Might see some fights coming in between NAVI and B7. B7 won the last game. They did take it home. It does look like NAVI is getting into some trouble as well. They have lost 2 players, and it's pretty much just Venom who is trying as much as possible to keep their team alive right here. You can see the boys from B7 pretty much just searching for where the rest of the players are. We do see Active Gaming getting into the mix right there. Report GG taken down. There's Lala who currently got that knock right there. Lala pretty much just searching around, taking a look and trying to see. That one came from the rest of the players from HQA, pretty much at a distance. They're not in any immediate danger themselves. It does look like S7 is also in a fight, so let's take a look at them and see. They are in. Let's see who they're on ground with. The boys from Habitual taking out the boys from S7. So S7 is going to be the first team who has been... Oh, they're actually not sent into the lobby. They just lost 2 players there. Actually trying to change between just S7 and the 2 players, but it kept switching into int. Anyways, let's go. Please, can somebody tell me what's going on with this baby O2 story? What's happening? Who's baby? Can someone really explain the baby O2 thing to me? Because I do hear a lot of people shouting like baby O2, baby O2, baby O2. What's happening? What's happening? All right, we got Godlike not too far away from the boys from F7 as well. Does look like Lazy is pretty much just trying as much as possible to hide away from them, just staying under that water right there. Wizard is far away, so if they do engage in this fight, it would just be a 3-man squad from FV. But it does look like Lazy pretty much is just gonna just rotate away from that one and get into a better position. All right, Skinny approaching the boys from, or the ladies from Blue Tides, and Skinny's actually in that open, and the shot's about to let loose right there, but does not connect. I'm not sure why Gatsby didn't actually take the shots onto Skinny. Well, maybe Gatsby was, oh, maybe trying to get into a cover. Doesn't know. It's just a 1-man, you know. Well, it's just a 1-man right there. So you can see the players from Blue Tides trying to push up onto that position. Skinny pretty much knowing that he doesn't have that support, deciding to turn the back and just run into, or run to where his players are at. We do see the players from, well, it's actually Ice. Just getting into a fight. Salma actually does get a knock right there. Might see something coming in between XA and TMB. They have taken out 1 player from TMB. He goes in for that thirst right there. Boys from TMB down to just 2 players left. Spyco trying as much as possible to just be really silent, waiting for that player to enter into his trap. And exactly what happens. He does get that 1 knock right there onto that 1 player from XA. There's another one who comes to that roof, and Spyco gets another one. And now all of a sudden, where it looked like they were on the back foot, things are all of a sudden turning around. And now you have just 1 player left for XA. At some point it looked like they were going to get wiped out and taken out of the game. You can see the boys from Active Gaming also approaching this one. And this is what it is. You can see Lala trying to get into that mix right there. There are 3 players from TMB who are in this particular position. They're already making that approach. You can see the rest of the players. You can see Vegas and the boys looking to throw in those nades. TMB having no rest in this one. They're pretty much pulling back right now. Nades are flying into the position where Spyco is at. Spyco is waiting again for that opportunity to surprise the player who's going to come into that spot. That's exactly what it is. You got Ted Bundy going in from the ground. You got Adelmo waiting just behind that step. They're pretty much in this camping position, just hoping and waiting for that person who will push, for that person who's going to get in. Adelmo's HP pretty much reduced right there. Ooh, but Vegas does get taken down. Ooh, and Spyco get that D. And all of a sudden, Active Gaming looking like they had the front foot. players who have been taken down. Cloud's HP is really low. And Cloud as well does get taken down. It's now just left with Lala. And boys from TMB pretty much just holding their positions quite well. Spaced out in such a way that will provide them the opportunity to win. And it's now just left with Lala. Does jump down away from that position. At the end of the day, Spiker does take him down. So TMB actually winning that particular fight. And taking out the boys from Active Gaming. The boys from God as well have also found a way to approach the position where Evie is at. Let's take a look at this particular fight here, right here. I'm gonna just check on you guys, see what you're seeing. Ooh, wait, what? Sorry about that. I got a bit distracted right there. F7 pretty much just disengaging from that particular one, trying to get themselves into that zone. We got the boys from BBC not too far away from Booze as well. Pretty much taking on shots. They do hear them. They're already getting into those engagements. Sensei and the rest of the players getting dangerously close to them. You got B7 as well in this mix. So who's gonna take this one home? The boys from TMB putting in the work right there. I do believe they've gotten 8 kills to themselves, taking out 2 teams right there in boot camp. Be curious to see who actually does win this particular one. The boys from HQA, having lost 1 player early on, are really close to BBC. They can see a couple of players from BBC just driving ahead of them, Nehal and Lord. In a way, Kratos is also in that mix. They gotta be careful about Kratos, because you can see Kratos is right now open while Skinny is just moving ahead. Fierzy, I'm not sure how Skinny did not see Kratos. I don't know how he did not see Kratos right there, because he was running past Kratos and all of a sudden, boom, he got down. So I'm just wondering, like, how did that happen? How did he not see Kratos? How? I don't get it though. Alright, but Schnitz right here. HQA now been down to just 2 players left. The boys from BBC pretty much just trying as much as possible to push up onto this position. And Kratos does get taken down. It's now just left the Skinny. He's got 3 players in front of him. Gotta throw in that nade, but the nade pulling up onto his position, able to take out half of his HP. He's on the other hand, he does get 1 knock. Was really close to winning that fight, but it was way too much for him as the support was coming from behind from Nehal. And the boys from BBC do win that fight. It was a tough one for them, but they do win it at the end of the day. You got B7, 1 player from B7 actually, that's LH44, not too far away from, BT. We also got the Booze as well right here in Tatmok. Or wait, not the Booze, well the Booze, but with just the 1 player from BBC. That's to show you that if Skinny had gotten that knock, things would have been very, very different. Varlak, who is all alone here. I'm not sure why he didn't get that knock anyways, by the way. But anyways, he does get taken out of the game. So now let's turn our sights onto Int. We got Int and the ladies, well, some ladies from ATROX and some guys, but it's mixed. We got Felleria, who's pretty much just holding it down right here. They're looking to see who actually does get out alive from Hating. Right now, sitting right here, it does look like it's a 3v3. One of the players from ATROX has been taken out. Curious to see who actually does get a knock right there, but just like we said, it does look like it was a knock on both sides. Both of them taking out one player each. You got Wise, who is down, and we can see if they will be getting a thirst onto that one or if it's going to be a revive. Ooh, another player from Int does get taken down. It is just surely who's left right now. Let's see. Obviously, right now, the boys from ATROX will be looking to push up onto that position. Muffin's pretty much getting revived right now. So Nefmi, we're looking to hold it down. Nefmi switching into that FPP mode, looking for that player from Int to take him down. Nefmi pretty much trying to battle this one out, but does get taken down. Surely trying as much as possible to see if he can get that revive just in time, but he needs to get that revive. And also, but Felleria does come in right there and provides the support and does take down. So that damage coming in from Nefmi just before he got knocked out was pretty decisive in the eventual outcome of that fight right there. But let's take a look at the zone and let's see where several different teams are at. You do have S7, who have lost 2 players, not too far away from the ladies from ICE. I do see the Boos as well, who got into a fight earlier on with one of the players from the BBC. They did take out Valak earlier on, and you can see Lobby pretty much just going to this position where he's like, I gotta lobby him, I gotta lobby him, I gotta lobby my knock. He's looking to get really close to Kratos. One nade into this position could change things entirely, but Kratos is the one with the greater accuracy in that particular fight. But right now, he does have the support of the rest of his players. He can actually get into that one as Kratos does get taken down, and the rest of the boys from BBC get taken out of the game. You can say that the boys from Boo have actually won that fight, as they have now fully succeeded in wiping out the boys from BBC. Right, says Mythic didn't make it, so I'm feeling some way watching the stream. There's something we've always said, right? Watching the stream is not just about your team. It's about support. You understand? It's about support. You come in and you support the stream. By giving support to that stream, you are growing. You are growing the esports. You understand? And that's what a lot of people don't understand. They're like, oh, they think it's just about me. No. You want competitions, yes? You want competitions. If you asked everybody, we all want competitions, right? Now, what's going to keep those competitions going? What's going to keep those competitions coming? It is viewership. It is that simple. It is viewership. It is consistent viewership. So the more we continue to promote our fights, we keep getting those. Alright, the Bulls versus NSD does look like on both sides they did take out one player each. NSD trying to get themselves into a comfortable position, but they're in a fight with 2 squads right now. They on one end, they've got the Bulls, on the other end, they've got the players from B7 pretty much took that last game, but the Bulls are actually not relenting on this particular one. Right now, it's just left with Speed, who's also being occupied by B7, and they also as well have got BT shooting at them. They've got NSD, sorry, they've got BT, they've got the Bulls, and they got B7 all shooting at them from several different locations. The Bulls pretty much got tagged up right there, but at the end of the day, they did manage to get themselves into that particular one. Navi, who's just down to senior, has been alone for quite a while, but he's managed to survive for this long. But we're now down to just 6 teams left. Now, all of them in that zone. Yes, all of them are actually in that zone. But you got Blue Tides, who actually just have a good spot. One of the players, Gatsby, has been taken down. And there's several different teams. B7, who has gotten themselves a winner chicken dinner, now need to find a way to rotate and make themselves into that zone. And they've got Navi, who's sitting right on that bridge. But ooh, from a distance, you can see Lobby getting into a whole lot of trouble, as it does look like Nef, me, and the boys from ATROX are pretty much just sending out shots onto their locations. Pretty much farming at this particular point in time, to when it is just, I believe, 2 players who are currently up for the boost. They might not be able to get that revive. It's a really tough one. They've got to get themselves into that zone. You got Enigma, you got Skunky, who are trying to find a way to rotate. It does look like they found themselves a spot. They've lost a couple of players right there. And now they can turn their sights onto ATROX, but Muffin gets that knock onto Enigma. See how it goes. It does really need Skunky. ATROX trying to do some rotations of their own. And yes, that is Nefmi. That is Nefmi. If there was ever a doubt if it was Nefmi, you now know that it is Nefmi. When he starts to tap like that, that is what it means to be a Nefmi. That is his signature move. Right there. Alright, you got Blue Tides Gatsby, who has the boys from B7 looking to make their move. And now pretty much putting in the damage right there. Ooh, a third party coming right there from ATROX. Alright, but now down to 5 teams. ATROX currently sitting down with 10 kills right here. Now we're pretty much throwing in them nades, throwing everything at that wall. Valeria putting in the work right there alongside with Muffin and just waiting and annihilating the last players. Now they can turn the sights onto 2 solo players who are just chilling right there in that water. And ATROX has all but won this particular game, as they can just focus on annihilating the last 2 players. And it's Salma who managed to get her team all the way into 2nd place, so that itself is admirable. But ATROX winning this one with 13 kills. ICE really doing well for themselves also, by the way, getting themselves 8 kills in that particular game. And got Navi in 3rd place, getting 2 kills. Kudos to staying in that game. I do believe it's a senior who stayed in that game up until late. You got the Blue Tides, who went away in 4th place. They were the last team fighting till the end, by the way. You got the Boobies, who had an impressive game. The kill count pretty much doesn't, you know, tell the entire story, as some of their kills were obviously stolen. But it is 8 kills to themselves. You got B7 who remains consistent and getting themselves 4 kills as well. You got TMB with 2 kills. You got S7 with 2. You got NSD with 1. You got FV with You got Every with 1. You got Godlike with none. You got BBC with 3 kills. You got Int with 3 kills. You got HQA with none. You got IT Gaming with 1. You got WR with none. You got XA with 1. And you got Habitual with 2 kills. Alright, you can see the boobies right there. Best companion with 4 assists. You got Skunky and you got TMB Spiko getting himself 6 defeats right there. And I do believe a lot of those kills came in from that boot camp fight going down against 2 teams where they actually wiped out 2 teams right there. Alright guys, we'll be going into our final game of the night. I do believe it's going to be a weekend game. Do stay tuned. We'll be back with some more action coming down in a few minutes. Don't go nowhere. I'm just going to check for the room codes right now and see how that is. Let's see how that is. Alright. Let's go. I'm just waiting for the codes. Play some music in the meantime. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so we'll be getting into the next game of the night. You can see the boys. I do believe it was ATROX who won that last game. I did say that Nefmi, was someone not to be toyed with, and you can see his influence already taking, the team onto greater heights with that. DMR getting those knocks from a distance and doing the damage that you do expect from Nefmi. A great game coming on, by the way. Now we're moving into our final game of the night. It's an ERANGEL game, not a weekendy game. I do apologize for making that mistake previously, but let's get into it. If you haven't hit that subscribe, do remember to hit that subscribe and hit that like. Let's get into this game and let's see the action that's about to pop off in our final game of the night. All right, let's just give them a couple of moments. See how that goes. Oh boy. Those going. What's going to keep those competitions coming? It is viewership. It is that simple. It is all right. I'm hearing that there's a change to the PMCO structure, and that it is going to be more. I'm gonna stop the music. I'm hearing that it is going to be more like invite only and all of that stuff. I'm not sure. Alright, we're down to our final game of the night. If you have had fun, do remember to hit that like and hit that subscribe. Been crazy stuff going down from the teams. Putting in the work in this game. Let's get going. Who do you guys think is going to take this one home? You got ATROX winning that second game. B7 also kicking home a winner with a chicken dinner for the night. I can actually remember who got the first game. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. Come on. Let's take a look at that flight path right now. You do see that flight path moving away from that northwestern region all the way into that southeast. Right there at Muta. And several different teams will be going into their spots. I do see Habitual in the direction of Savani. And with ATROX, there might be seeing some fights coming down between these two teams. I do believe it was Booze and ATROX who landed here the last time. It was getting themselves some knocks, LB, Boo, and Cole. It doesn't look like they landed here this time around. But right now, it's the boys from Habitual who are coming to contest this spot right next to ATROX, who did get the winner chicken dinner in the last one. Let's see. how it goes. Let's see how it plays out. Ooh, but a knock coming down onto one of the players from Habitual already. It is Jones who actually puts in that work and does get one of the players taken down and lobbied right there. Alright, the boys from Habitual. Just pressing that HP button. They're losing 2 players. Getting out of that spot. Getting out of that position. Trying to get themselves into a safer spot. Alright, let's take a look where everybody else is at. Alright, there was some Habitual. After running away from another spot, have landed right next to Int. Just when they thought that the fights were over, just when they thought that, you know, it was all. Alright guys, sorry, I was a bit distracted by an activity on WhatsApp, but it does look like the guys from Gods are getting into a fight versus S7. A couple of players have gotten taken down. And Roy putting in the work right there. I believe he was alone and he got 3 knocks. Okay, he wasn't alone. He had other teammates right next to him. But right now, ooh, the boys from FV pull up onto this one. Coming in with the almighty third party. And FV do take out the guys from God, sending them back into the lobby. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow. There's a couple of people complaining about the game, saying it needs to be cancelled. I'm not sure, but right here, what is this? This is like third party upon third party of third party. And NAVI come in with another third party themselves. It's like a war of third party. What's going on? Oh, yeah. There was an echo. Sorry about that. I've sorted out the echo thing. Sorted out the echo. Imagine, I had someone on the WhatsApp group who was sending some X-rated images, and it just shocked me for a minute. So someone is saying PUBG, why PUBG? What happened to PMCO? Is it the same news that we've been hearing since about PMCO Africa being cancelled, that there's no PMCO anymore, blah 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 blah, there's no prize pool or nothing like that? I mean, would you say they don't have money anymore? Is that the case? Are they making less money, or they just feel like, hey, it's not worth it? Let me plug in my battery. Maybe they just feel like, nah, it's not worth it. Maybe they just feel like that. Like, there's no use. Alright, I'm charging my battery. Maybe they just feel like that, like, oh, there's no use to get into all that mix. Alright, we're down to 15 teams left in this lobby. The boys from BT right next to XA. I'm not sure if the game is going to be restarted. Alright guys, I have to handle someone, because all of my admins have gotten are out, and the person just keeps sending pornographic messages to the group, which is hurting the group. So I have to just take a moment to kick the person out. Yeah, I have to take a moment to kick the person out. Not even. Anyways, this person was sending pornographic messages to the group, so sorry, I had to handle that quickly. One is disturbing disturbing several different people. Anyways, just chilling right here. You got TMB, You got the Boobies also looking to get into this fight as well. TNB have got one player down. They got Spyco, and you can see Adelmo trying to get into that flank, pull up onto that position where Venom is at, looking to see if he can get a knock right there onto Venom. And you got the two teams who have been absolutely going at it in this particular lobby, getting into the mix right there. Adelmo pretty low, pretty much getting tagged up. It does look like a third party coming in from the Boobies as well, putting in some damage onto Navi Venom. And it's now all of a sudden a three-way fight. Lordwin just spamming on those nades right there. Sending a nade upon nade, pretty much doing the damage onto these guys. You can pop the smokes as much as you want. It's not gonna save you, but just when they thought, just when they thought that they had some break, all of a sudden the boys from Boobies pull up onto this one and do take them out. It's third party season, and the Bulls can now turn their sights onto Navi. Navi, they got one player down. Senior does get taken out of the game. Does look like BT is in a whole lot of trouble of their own. Coming in on ground here right next to ATROX. ATROX just have the one player who's down. But Nefmi coming in right there and getting in the thirst right there. Nefmi pulling up onto the next building, looking to see how he can make that attack. Goes up into that building, gets a knock, goes on to the next one. He goes down, but his teammates are there to provide the support. GG's to ATROX. Getting another knock right there. Sun outside's back onto the Boos. I keep calling them Boobies. Why do I say Boobies? Why do I say Boobies? Yeah, Boo eSports. I don't know why I keep saying Boobies. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Alright, so I didn't start the game. I don't start the game. I just stream, by the way. Okay, guys are like, hey, I started the game. I didn't start the game. It was not me. So if you do have, should I say, issues or whatever, go onto Discord and make that complaint about the game. Make sure that you complain to Jesse on Discord. Direct your complaints to him, not me, to Jesse. Okay, to Jesse. Alright. I'm playing to Jesse. Alright. Navi in some trouble right here. The Boos pretty much putting in some damage onto them. Venom getting in. Right there, they're taking down Sensei. But Ludwin as well goes down. Now it's time for Venom to hit that JP button. Jackpot. Oh yeah. Let's go. Get out of there. Get out of there. But they're not letting Venom do that, as the boys from Booze pretty much still putting in the damage. But Enigma is not having any of that, as he does take him out of the game. And down goes Navi. We're down to 11 teams left. Let's see how this goes. ATROX pulling into that position where you got BBC Kratos, and he's just putting on that JP button, getting out of there with immediate effect. It is what it is. ATROX being dealt some damage from the distance. Alright, we're about to see a fight coming in from NSD and the Boo. It's about to go down. We're down to 11 teams. A couple of teams have been hurt so far. Lost a couple of players. ATROX as well. We lost NAVI and Jones. HQ still holding their own in this. You got XA still with a full team. You got BBC Kratos all alone so far. As well as Slee. See how they roll. Let's see how they hold their own. Alright, that next zone shift. Pretty much gonna unsettle a lot of things. Several different players are looking to make their way into that zone right now. You do have Fierce open up shots going to the boys from NSD. HQA turning the sights onto XA, taking out a couple of players from that team. They're pretty much just in the open in front of them. what? An ad pretty much playing right now. Let's see. Zeltro pretty much being dealt a whole lot of damage as the fire was pretty burning right there. Skinny putting in the work onto him and does take him down. Oh, so much fights in every single corner. Schneitz getting taken down right there by Q-Feed. But the rest of the players from HQA put in the work and send him back into that lobby. The Bulls chilling down with just 2 players left. HQA holding their fort down as they do get the revive. They've got some ATROX right there in front of them. And player from NSD does get taken down right there. You do have Habitual not too far away from the Bulls as well. I'll be able to turn their sights and get that knock. The sights onto Zeus. Able to do some damage right there. But Ayu is able to get the knock onto Sensei. Turning in. That one does get a finish right there. So it's just left with Zeus. They were looking to see if they can get themselves an extra kill right there. But I'm going to turn my sights onto HQA. It's pretty much in the fight with ATROX as they do take out the last player, Muffin, from this game. HQA pretty much put it down. They did think that they saw a player right there. But Habitual does pull away from that one. From one trouble onto another, now getting tapped and shot off from several different regions. He was trying to steal that kill. It is just lonely. But it's also a player who's outside that zone. Got Slay right there. I'm not sure. But it pretty much looks like mutual assured destruction at this particular point in time. And that's exactly what it is. It is just simply mutual assured destruction from both sides right there. We're down to 4 teams. It's just 8 players alive. And looking at it, it does look like WR still holding a 3-man squad right here. Let's see. BBC Kratos still finding a way to hold his own, still finding a way to battle it out right here. You got WR, you got HQA. And all these teams look to see actually gets that winner chicken dinner. Got WR chilling in those buildings. You got HQA. Let's go to a very wide angle. Down to 3 teams. That player from BBC is at a position to put in some damage right there onto WR. Now they're pretty much tagging him right now, but BBC Kratos can put in some trouble onto Jerky. XYT. He does have a back, but ooh, that nade. And nade doing a lot of damage. And Kratos can be this game changer coming in from behind. If they don't spot him in time, he could change the entire game. The zone's coming, so it means that Kratos is getting some damage as well. Zone might take him away just before he's able to put in the damage onto those players. Can he heal just in time to come in from behind? I'm really curious to see what Kratos can actually do right now. Hey Russo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Not sure what was maybe Genesis problem, but anyways, I see people having arguments right there on the stream. All right, let's take a look at this too, guys. Who do you think is going to win this one? HQA has actually played this quite well. They've got themselves 6 kills, and you can see Fierce getting in some damage right there, and NAVI changed the entire outcome of this particular game. Taking a look at it right now, you can see Skinny does get taken down. They do get another knock right here, and all of a sudden it's just down to PSZ. And you can see the boys from WR now making that push to see who actually does get that one. Viesi gets a knock right there, but it was not enough to hold things back as his teammates were already knocked. And the guys from WR do get that winner chicken dinner with 11 kills in that particular one. Well deserved. And HQA taking home that second spot. You got the guys from BBC with 1 kill. You also got the Booze with 12 kills right there in 4th place. You got Habitual, and we'll just scroll through the rest so that you can see. Alright guys, it's been a lovely day. It's been a great game. And I do want to say thank you to everybody who has watched. We did have some technical problems in the beginning. That's not the usual. That's not every time. But sometimes it's not easy to manage all of these things. Sometimes you don't just know what the issue is. It's like you're doing everything right, but you don't know what the issue is. And that was the case today. But anyways, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for being on board with us. I do hope to catch you guys in the next one. I'll see you next time. Alright, bye-bye.
Oh my mate, eh? You made a permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn, shot me down one time. Now you wanna hug me down long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So we say, hey, pack up a bago. I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. Oh. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh
Adicto a ti, mi flaca. Tu cuerpo sacude como un maraca. Te miro y miro, sos sub y baja. Como en Caracas bailamos al ritmo del bajo y la caja. Y tú mi África, yo tu casino en América. Quiero bambinos contigo, ma. Te beso bien suave en el limón, ma. Quiero con vino, limón, no sé. Tu cuerpo es un carnaval, yeah. Tus ojos trascendental. Y tu espíritu natural. Me enamora con besos en el piñal, yeah. De África al tropical. Nuestro amor es transnacional. Lo que tenemos presidencial. Aquí la vista es
told me that I
espectacular.
make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Can't wait to show you off. Come out, I'm pulling up. Come out, I'm pulling up, yeah.
Oh ma, lo que tengo contigo ma, esto está fijo ma.
She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, yeah. Thought I met you at the wrong time. Then you caught me on that one night. Girl, I wanna know how this thing get out of my control. Zip line into your timeline. Hey, that body don't lie. I didn't care for the hype, yeah. But when I saw you tonight, ooh, girl, you know just what you're doing. I'll go 1,000 miles to show you that I'm right for your love. Hey, keep breaking necks when you passing them by. Make sure they know that you taking love in your vibe. Let's be forever tonight, and I will let you make a